Foa was definitely the underdog, but it was like they weren't the underdog because they had the heart. It's like a team that makes it in the final round to state championships and works their way through the lower bracket until they're in the championship game, and then they come over the top and they win in double overtime, and the crowd goes crazy because the underdog wins, and you know, America loves the underdog. But it's like Foa's heart was in the right place, and they had no quit in them, and it was so easy for me to align myself with them because Galu, they turned on one another, but yet they wanted to call me the one that, you know, the Benedict Arnold of the group. Foa never wavered. They were true. They were honorable. They had each other's backs. They were loyal to a fault. I have zero ill will toward anyone that voted me out or that's left in the game or the 5 people that remained when I walked off. The last thing I wished them was good luck, and I meant that, and whoever will be the $1 million winner, and I'm really excited to find out how this plays out. My strategy coming into this game was to befriend as many people as I could, and in the absolute very beginning of the game, because of the dynamics of the tribe that I was dealt, that wasn't going to be a possibility, so I had to change up real quick. I aligned with Foa from the in-session of the very first time that I went over to their tribe. So that was what, day 7 or 8, something to that effect. So I switched gears pretty doggone quick in this game. I mean, the game progressed for me, and it was a hoot because I had Russ to bounce it off of. Russ had me to bounce it off of, and to me, looking back on it, it's hysterical, the dynamics that have occurred and the avenues that we've had to take and shift, and if we do this, we got to do this, and if that person wins, then we can play the immunity idol, and we always had a backup plan was the cool thing. I mean, it was just everything that we planned ended up working out, so it was an absolute blast. A lot of people thought within the first week or two, Shambo's a moron. She has no idea what the hell she's doing, can't tell her anything. And after being out of the game and having in-depth discussions with both John and Eric, Eric's mind is blown. He's like, you were probably the most brilliant player on Galu, is what he told me last night. So that was kind of encouraging for me to hear because I definitely think I was. I know that I was the best player on Galu as far as a strategist. And as far as being incredibly intelligent and having a plan and then switching gears when it didn't work and having a backup plan. So I'm really proud of the game I played. The biggest thing that I will honestly take, which just shocks me, in my entire life, I have been the uplifter of the underdog. And for once in my life, I was alienated, shunned, disrespected, pretty much just disgusted by the people that I had to interact with, a few of them on a daily basis, because there was almost an immoral group of people that felt the need to put me down to make themselves feel better. And in my entire life, I've never been subjected to anything like that. And the funny thing is, in my entire life, it's what I've stood up for, is the little guy that was getting stepped on by somebody that needed to be a little taller, a little bigger, a little better. And to be the one that was the victim of the crime, I'm going to call it, was just a bizarre, eye-opening experience. And I'm glad that I've spent my life protecting the little guy and the underdog and the less fortunate, because I was more than prepared to handle it. It doesn't hurt my self-esteem. It doesn't affect me in the least. It makes me incredibly proud and happy that God made me the person that I am. That's what I've spent my life doing for others, because to be on the receiving end lets me know that that's so awesome that I have spent my life doing that. And for all the people that are out there that feel the need to align themselves with somebody that's putting somebody down, I am here to tell you, shame on you.